Hello, I'm AdmiralMcFish, and today I'm going to show you how to hack the boss Eternal Champion in Sega's Eternal Champions. If you haven't seen my first video on the basics of game hacking, I'd recommend going back and viewing that first, as it explains the process a bit more, and explains the simplest way to enact the process itself. So, as I explained in that video, you need three things when you're doing this, usually. You need the program you want open, that you want to hack, which of course here is Fusion, which is running Eternal Champions. You need a hacking program itself. ArtMoney or Cheat Engine are usually the advised ones. I'm using ArtMoney of course here. And you usually also want a copy of Word open, because that'll allow you to write down any values if you're doing some more complex, more difficult hacking, and allow you to test out those values in order to find the character address itself. We won't be doing that here today though, because actually hacking Eternal Champions is very, very simple. It's like the majority of fighting games where the first character selected, or the default character on the selection screen, is 0, 0, and going to the right, the character value will increase by 1. So every character subsequently is the same value plus 1. So that means Shadow is 0, 0, Rax is 0, 1, Blade is 0, 2, etc, etc. This is incredibly easy because it means that trying to hack the character address in this game is much more simple than certain other games. As you can see, we just keep going up, keep searching and then filtering for subsequent values until we find the value we're looking for. When you're hacking, I also recommend save stating in case something goes wrong, or also in case you need to hack the character while they're in the game itself. Sometimes that's very useful to do. So if we try that, the game does not like that for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Okay, this appears to be a game where you need to hack the character when they're in the game itself, not on the character selection screen. This does happen. It's in relation to the fact that certain games use character values in line with the character selection screen itself, whereas certain others will actually have a difference between the two. So basically it means that they have different values for those in the selection screen that they actually do in-game. You see this in... oh, I just screwed that up, didn't I? Okay, let's try that again. If I go with Blade this time, it means I just have to search for 2. But if I try that on the character selection screen, and then try to go to 9, which is the character value for the Eternal Champion, it will just screw it up, so it doesn't work correctly. So sometimes you will just need to go into the game itself, it's perfectly fine. And there's a lot of games actually where you will need to do that, so it's pretty standard. It's just a bit easier if you can do it on the selection screen itself. So basically just do what I'm doing here, keep going back and forth, keep searching and filtering for the values associated with the characters. It's very, very simple. Search again for 1. And there we go. Got a value. Now it's always good after you've done this to test the value to see if it is associated with each character that it should be. That will mean that you know you've got the character address that you're looking for. Check here. Great, that's fantastic. Go back here. That is indeed the character address. Now if you put in the value of 9, then freeze that in place. Always remember to freeze it or it won't load properly. Do that, then select. And there we go. There's the Eternal Champion. And if I can actually hit Blade, because he's pretty difficult. And that's it. I mean, it's as simple as that for this game. Certain games are a lot more difficult to hack for, can be much more difficult, but again, I'll do tutorials on those. That's as simple as it is. This was a request for the user PauloGaiden, so I hope that's helpful to him, and I hope this helps you all out.